Hey, Purple YGO, coming at you with another video. Anyway, today we're going to do a deck profile on the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist coming from the Cosmo Blazer set. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please keep the hate to a minimum. Anyway, we're going to start off with Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Bear.
So once per turn, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, set one fire formation spell card directly from your deck. Once per turn, send one face of fire formation spell track card you control. Target one monster on the field, destroy that target. So this card, it's basically the Gravekeeper's Descendant of the deck, but it can even help itself. You don't need any other card to do it. Just destroy, inflict damage, and you got a free destroyed monster. Now Chicken, I only use this card when I feel like, oh, I need to hurry up and end the duel, because this card goes really well into play with Spirit. When this card is special summon by Fire Fist, add Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. So this card goes really well into play with Spirit, which I'll show you later. Now, excuse me, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Dragon. Once per turn, if you activate Fire Formation spell track card for except during damage step, you can set one Fire Formation track card directly from your deck. Now, the second effect is get rid of two Fire Formation cards you control and then destroy special summon Fire Brotherhood from your grave to your field. But I only use that when I'm like, no, I need to end a duel and like end it right there. But then again, I only use this effect for the first, because it's the second effect is too much negatives for only for 1+. Now, Brotherhood of Fire Fist Gorilla. Now this card, I might take him out, but then again, he is good when I need to. Once per turn, when this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can set one Fire Formation spell card directly from your deck. And the second effect is when you destroy one of your Fire Formation cards, destroy one spell and trap. You don't need to play that effect because you got three Mystical Typhoons and Heavy Storm. But then again, it's there because it's there. Now Raven, this card, it's like it's really helpful in some cases, but when you have your hand stacked with cards, you don't need them. If this card is sent from field to the graveyard, so any way possible, you can set one Fire Formation spell card directly from your deck. So basically, it's like every other Brotherhood Fire Fist. Now Spirit, when this card is normal summoned, you can when this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 3 fire monster with 200 or less defense in your graveyard. Special summon that target face up defense position. So I use this card to special summon Chicken, and his effects lets me grab Dragon or Gorilla or Raven or Bear, and then I play Tensu and then go off from there. Now Beastman, what this card is when you can target one level 4 fire beast warrior from your graveyard, special summon it in the face up defense position, but its effects on the field are negated. Now, what people get mistaken with this card is it doesn't say once per turn. So when you normal summon and plays effect, next turn plays effect. But anyways, I plays effect to special summon him and then XYZ. Now, normal staples: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Mystical Space Typhoon. But now, I like to go into the spell cards right now. Fire Formation Tengen. When this card is activated, you can add one level 4 lower Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. All Beast Warrior monsters gain 100 attack. You can only play this card once per turn. See how these cards are going together now? They're actually helping each other. Now, Fire Formation Tensu. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Beast Warrior monster in addition to your normal summoner set. And all Beast Warrior monsters gain 100 attack. So I could show you a combo, but I'll do a duel later in another video. But what this card is, it's like another summon to your summon. Now, Pot of Avarice, because this deck runs out of monsters like there is no tomorrow. Now, Fire Formation Tengen. Activate only during main phase 1, so it's either main phase, your opponent or yours. When this card is activated, target one Beast Warrior monster you control during your phase. Its effects are negated, but there is an addition to that. Also, it's unaffected by cards other than this card. This applies even when this card's a leave. All Beast Warrior monsters gain 300 attack. So even when this card leaves, that monster loses its effect, but also is unaffected by any other card. So that means if I were to crit it to Dragon, this guy gains 2100 attack and is unaffected by any other card, even when this card leaves. So when you play this card, It's not going anywhere. Fire Formation Tensen. When this card is activated, target one Beast Warrior monster you control gains 700 attack until the end phase. This attack remains even if this card leaves the field. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. So basically, it says until the end phase, but it's not until the end phase. It says right here clearly this attack game remains even after the card leaves the field. So again, when you play the card, you play the card. It's not going anywhere. Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning, two of them, because it's staple. I only play his effect, which is when the fire monster is destroyed, send a fire monster from your deck to the graveyard. So I basically just let him get run over, and then I send Chicken to the graveyard, and then summon him, and then go off from there. But then again, I don't know him. Pyrox, the Elemental Lord. This card is basically you can special summon him by having 5 fire monsters in your graveyard. It cannot be special summoned any other way. Alright. You can target one monster your opponent controls. You can target one. You can only special summon by having exactly 5 fire monsters in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. When this card is special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it, and you take damage equal to half of it, but also your opponent. So this card is not the best card in the world, but it's also good. Now, Brotherhood of the Firefist Snake. I don't like to use this card, but then again, it's useful. Once per turn, if a fire formation spell or trap card is sent to your graveyard, except during the damage step, just like Dragon, you can set one fire formation trap card directly from your deck. So it's trap card, not spell. Once per turn, if you control no other monsters, you can send 2 fire formation spell and trap cards to the graveyard and draw 1 card. So this card, it's only a draw card and a trap card, but I would run him, but not now. Swallow. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 3 face-up fire formation spell trap card you control. Not that useful. When this card is normal special summon, you can set 1 fire formation trap card directly from your deck. You can also use the effect of Firefist Swallow once per turn. Firefist Swallow once per turn. Face-up beast, a warrior type monster you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, which this card does. So I wouldn't run this card. I'd run 3 of him and just put him off to the side. Now, Hawk, basically the same as Raven, but not the best. Alright. Maxi Staple. This card lets you special summon a fire monster from your graveyard, but its effects are negated and gets removed during the end phase. Mystical Space Typhoon, and 2 Mirror Forces. Now, I'm just going to do a quick summary of the XYZs. So it's Send Mains, Steel Swarm Roach, 2 Utopia, Shockmaster, just in case I need to finish the duel there, and Diamond Dire Werewolf, where it's basically a Scrap Dragon, but an XYZ. Now, quickly, I'm just going to do the Brotherhood to Firefist. This card is, oh snap, 2 level 3 fire monsters. Once per turn, detach 1 XYZ from this card, then target 1 fire monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand, but you cannot normal or special summon that monster, or a monster with the same name, for the rest of the turn. So this card, I only use him when I'm trying to set my game for the next turn. So I use him to add Spirit to my hand, and then special summon Chicken, and then go onto this card, which I'm going to go over now. 1 Fire Tuner or 1 or more non-tuner monsters. So it's basically Spirit and Chicken. When this card is synchro summoned, special summon 1 level 3 fire monster from your deck. After you synchro summon this card, you cannot special summon special summon level 5 or higher monsters for the rest of the turn. So this card is basically, you can summon him, but you have to wait a turn to summon him again. So what this card does, it's basically a repeat. I like those kind of cards because it just makes the duel more pumped and more faster. 2 level Tiger King. Now this is the main man. 2 level 4 Beast Warrior monsters. When this card is XYZ summoned, you can set 1 fire formation trap card, spell or trap card directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field, except Beast Warrior type monsters. So your deck is immune to this effect until the end phase of your opponent's turn. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 3 face-up fire formation spell trap cards you control. Special summon 2 level 4 lower Beast Warrior monsters with the same attack from your deck and face-up defense position. So again, it's like a repeat of itself. When this card is destroyed, summon him again. And now that'll be all today. I'll go over some other stuff tomorrow or a week later. And Purple YGO.